My name is Justin Sonnet, and I am a co-founder and research and development engineer for the SAROS project.
My name is Chris Matthews. I'm one of the two research and development engineers and co-founder of the SAROS project. 783 million people in the world don't have access to clean water for drinking and sanitation. I mean, that's 1 out of 10 people on the planet.
More than 300 million people depend on desalinated water. Desalination is growing quickly, and it's rapidly becoming a critical component of the water industry. So the SAROS project stands for Swell Actuated Reverse Osmosis System, and it's a totally self-sufficient unit that desalinates seawater using only wave energy.
So the SAROS system consists of 2 pontoons and a large pendulum in the middle.
It gets anchored up a few hundred yards offshore, and the waves rock this whole rig back and forth, and that gets the pendulum swinging. And the pendulum is actually attached to some high-pressure pumps up at the top that are what are used to drive the process. So when coming up with the actual design of our prototype, the inspiration for the pendulum came from just thinking about what a boat does out in the ocean. If you ever gone up a mast on a sailboat out in rough water, there's a lot of motion that happens up there, and it doesn't take much swell to really get boats rocking. So we wanted to kind of exploit this rocking motion and turn it into something that we could use. So there are a number of things that make the SAROS project unique. Obviously, a big one is using wave energy. So this requires no fossil fuels, electricity, anything like that. You just stick it out in the ocean and it does what it needs to do. Another big thing is that it's mobile and it's modular. We can literally just tow these things out there, anchor them up, and they'll start making fresh water for people.
Throughout the entire design process, we've definitely focused on keeping everything simple and robust. Anything that you'd really have to do to this machine, you can do with a wrench and an instruction manual. It's something we've worked really hard to keep throughout the entire process. Its size and configuration allows us to really tailor it to specific needs. Small-scale desalination for people who either don't have access to water or really are desperate to diversify their water supply.
So we see the SAROS unit really coming into play, obviously in a coastal region, because we need the ocean, we need waves, in areas that are either lacking the resources to either produce or just manage their own clean water, or just areas that are struck by natural disasters like hurricane, disaster relief applications like that. It could be something as simple as areas just looking to kind of diversify their water production with a sustainable system. So tomorrow when you wake up, just go through your day and just think about how much water you use for everyday life. Imagine if you turn on the faucet and nothing came out. One of the things I think is really unique and kind of neat about this project is everything we need for this process is from the waves. So not only are we actually getting the water from the waves, but the energy to run the process comes from the waves as well.
So if there's one thing I'd want someone to take away from this project is that we're aiming to provide a small-scale solution to people who really need water.